As you are seeing Huawei plaster all over Gisec, you might be misled to think that Huawei is actually a cybersecurity company. But we are not. Cybersecurity is not even a line of business for Huawei. However, Huawei is the topmost priority for cybersecurity is the topmost priority for Huawei, and it is something that we integrate as something that is a baseline fundamental requirement in all solutions that we are selling globally. And in Gisec, we are exhibiting 4 different solutions from our different BUs. One looking at carrier, the other one is enterprise, the third one is on our cloud, and the fourth is something that is very new that we call it digital power. So all these 4 business units are exhibiting in Gisec these 3 days. Tomorrow is the last day. And all of them comes with cybersecurity and privacy protection built into the solutions right from the start. So digital power is a new business unit that we set up to support the requirement to go into green energy. And that involves a lot of our existing capabilities in data centers. So we thought that maybe it would be good for us to set up a new business unit that focuses on digital power. At the same time, the batteries that we develop are also being used by another division of us that's new within the consumer business division that's looking at developing the platform for autonomous vehicles. So when I talk about cybersecurity as the topmost priority within Huawei, we're looking at 3 things. First, from a people perspective, the entire cybersecurity profession within Huawei, we number around 2,600 to 3,000 people full-time globally. And out of these 2,600, 3,000 people that we have very stringent requirement for them to be trained and certified to the most globally recognized cybersecurity certification. Like for example, CISSP from IC Square, or any IAPP, CIPT, or CIPP kind of certification. So this is a mandatory requirement for all Huawei cybersecurity staff. At the same time, they need to be trained on a regular basis on the latest, cybersecurity trends and capabilities to upskill them constantly. So this is something on the people side that we are looking at. Then on the organizational side, we make sure that cybersecurity is indeed truly something that is a concern on the board, with the chairman of the board to be the chair for the Global Cybersecurity and Privacy Committee that we have set up, that is across the board within Huawei, that permeates through all business units. So all business units with their business unit president will sit on this committee that is chaired by the chairman, and the Global Chief Cybersecurity and Privacy Officer, which is my boss, John Salford. He reports directly to the chairman as well as the CEO. So for us, in critical countries and regions, like for example UAE and Middle East, you have people like me that is full-time taking care of cybersecurity for the entire company over here, as what I mentioned earlier, permeating through all the different business units and taking care of the cybersecurity strategy. How can we implement it on the ground for all the different business units? And that's organization perspective. And technology-wise, we are supported by tools that are built at the HQ level by the Global Cybersecurity and Privacy Protection Office that support us with tools and procedures that we can do our job. So we have our in-house built tools as well as our tools that we bought commercially that will be able to support anything that a CISO might want to have and like to do. So for Huawei, when we talk about sales process, we normally will go direct as our key business strategy. So the different business unit will have their own account manager and sales manager to go direct. But at the same time, we also work with our partners through channels and distributors. So we also have channels and distributors, and all of them will assist differently depending on which business unit they are supporting. So every business unit will find their own channel partners, their own partners in implementing any solution. Well, cybersecurity is indeed getting onto the drawing book of senior management across the world, of top companies and countries as well. They are looking at cybersecurity as something that is critical, as a fundamental requirement in all RFP. So that means that in all RFP, it's getting tougher and tougher every day to meet cybersecurity requirement. And a lot of times they want to look at cybersecurity from the perspective of open and verifiable standards. For example, when we look at 5G, they'll be looking whether are you in compliance for example, in OIC nation state, we look at OIC 5G security framework. And then on the global level, we look at the Nexus certification, which is provided by 3GPP as well as GSMA, and late in recent times, we are looking at GSMA 5G cybersecurity knowledge base. These are some of the things that we are seeing that is coming into the RFPs that is being issued globally.